Sawete, Benimani, good morning. Welcome to another morning edition. Get the juices flowing in the brain. Let's practice 30 minutes of Latin. Fire, the first one. Let's talk about fire. Ignis. The fire glows, burns. Ignis ardet urit. Ag assumes to ashes. Cremat. A spark of it strikes out. Scintilla eius elisa. Of a flint or firestone. A silice imperite. By means of a steel, ope calibis, and taken by tender, et skepta a formite, in a tender box, in suscitabulo, lights a match, ascendit suppuratum. And after that, a candle, etinde candelam, or stick, where lignum, and causes a flame, et excitat flammam, or blaze, well incendium, which catches hold of, quod corripit, the houses, edificia. Smoke, fumus, ascends therefrom, ascendit inde, which sticking to, qui adherens, the chimney, camino, turns into soot, habit in fuliginem. Of a firebrand, extorre, or burning stick, ligno ardente, is made of a brand, fit titio, or a quench stick, lignum extinctum, of a hot coal, ex pruna, red hot piece, candente particula, of a firebrand, torris, is made of coal, fit carbo, or a dead cinder, particula mortua, that which remains, quod remanent, is at last ashes, tandem es cinis, and embers or hot ashes, et favila ardens cinis. Well, ardens cinis. Ignis. Ignis ardet urit cremat. Scintilla eius elisa, e silice vel perite, ope calibis, et excepta a fomite, in suscitabulo, ascendit suppuratum, et inde candelam vel lignum, et excitat flammam, vel incendium, quod corripit edificia. Fumus ascenditinde, qui adherens camino, habit in fuliginem. Ex torre ligno ardente, fit titio, vel lignum extinctum, ex pruna cadente particula torris, fit carbo, vel particula mortua, quod remanent, tandem es cinis, et favila vel ardens cinis. Fruits of the tree, Fructus arborum, fruits of the tree. Fruits that have no shells, poma, are pod decerpuntur from a fruit-bearing trees. Fructiferis arboribus. The apple malum is round, est rotundum. The pear and fig, pirum et ficus, are something long, sunt oblonga, somewhat long, oblong. The cherry, carassum, hangs by a long start, pendit longo pediolo. The plum, prunum, and peach, et persicum, by a shorter, breviori. The mulberry, mortarum, by a very short one, and brevissimo. The walnut, nux jugulans, and hazelnut, et awelana, and the chestnut, et castanea, and wrapped in a husk, in volunta sunt cortici, and a shell, et putamini. Barren trees are steriles arbores sunt. The fir, abies, the alder, alnus, the birch, betula, the cypress, cupressus, the beech, fagus, the ash, fraxinus, the salix, the linden tree, tilia, etc., etc. But most of them said perique, affording shade, umbrifera. But the juniper at uniperus and bay tree et larus yields berries. Ferunt bacchus. The pine, pinus, pineapples, strobilos, the oak, quercus, acorns and galls, glandes et gallas. Showing you what certain trees bear, right? Fruits. Fructus arborum, poma, decerpuntur a fructiferis arboribus. Malum est rotundum, pirum et ficus sunt oblonga. Crassum pendit longo pediolo, prunum et persicum breviori, morum brevissimo. Nux jugulans, awelana et castanea, en voluta sunt cortici et putamini. Steriles arbores sunt, abies, alnus, betula, cupressus, fagus, fraxinus, salix, tilia, etc., sed plerique umbriferae. At uniperus et larus ferunt bacchus. Pinus, strobilos, quercus, glandes et gallas. The outward parts of a man. Membra hominis externa. The head is above, caput est supra, the feet below, infra peres, the forepart of the neck, anterior parascoli, which ends at quadricep, the armholes, and axillas. As the throat is ugulum, and you see where we get the word jugular from now, right? The hinder part posterior, the crag, cervix. The breast, pectus, as before, is ante, the back, dorsum, behind, retro. Women have it in foeminis sunt in illo, two dogs, bini mamai, with nipples, cum papilis, the two breasts with nipples, bini mamai, cum papilis. Under the breast, sub pectore, is the belly, is venter. In the middle of it, in eus medio, the navel, umbilicus. Underneath the groin, subtus inguine, are the privities, et pudenda. The shoulder blades, scapulae, are behind the back, sunt a tergo, on which the shoulders, a quibus pendit, depend, homeri. Well, on these with the shoulders, homeri. On these, the arms, ab his brachia, with the elbow, cum cubito. And then inde, on either side, the hands, ad utrumque latus manus, the right dextera and the left sinistra. The loins, lumbi, are next the shoulders, excipiunt humerus, with the hips, cum coccyx, and in the breech, it in podice, well culo, the buttocks, nates. These makes the foot, absolvunt pedem, the thighs, femur, the leg, tum crus, then the leg, tum crus, the knee, genu, being between them, intermedio, and which the calf, ankle sura, with the shin, cum tilia, then the ankles, ab hinc tali. The heel, calx, well calcaneum, and the sole, et solum, in the very end, in extremo, the great toe, hallux, with four other toes, cum quator digitis. I don't know who that is outside. Sound like a trash. No, not the trash. Whoever that is, I trying to work. They trying to work. Let's let them go by a little bit. Membra hominis externa. Caput est supra. Infra peres. Anterior parascoli, quadricep in axillas es ugulum. Posterior cervix. Pectus es ante dorsum retro. Foeminis subtilo bini mamai cum papilis. Su pectore es venter in eius medio umbilicus. Subtus inguine et pundenda. Scapulae sunt a tergo, a quibus pendet humeri. Ab his brachia cum cubito inde ad utrumque latus manus, dexterra et sinistra. Lombi excipiunt humeros cum covix et in pudice vel culo nates. Absolvunt pedem femur tum crus genu intermedio, in quo surra cum tilia ab hinc tali calcaneum et solum in extremo halux cum quattuor digitis. The body outward. The outward and inner senses. That's very important too. We learn this in school, but I guess since they teach us this early, like a lot of things, people forget it. And in life, we'll, like, say you gotta take the stand and give first-hand testimony. The only thing the court want to hear is what you perceive through your senses. These things, the senses. And if you go try to speak on something that ain't reach your senses, your eye, your touch, we'll talk about that. Then they're gonna strike it from the record. Hearsay. Sensus externi et interni. These are 5 outward senses. Sunt quinque externi sensus. The eye, oculus, sees colors, videt colores, whether white or black, quid album vel altrum, green or blue, viride vel coruleum, red or yellow, rubrum aut luteum sit. The air, arteries, hairs, audit, sounds, sonos, both natural, tum naturales, voices and words, voces et verba, and artificial, tum artificiales, musical tunes, tonos musicos. The nose, nasus, senses, olfacit, smells and stinks, odores et fortores. The tongue, lingua, with the roof of the mouth, cum palato, tastes, savors, gustas, sapores, whether sweet or bitter, quid dulce aut amarum, keen or biting, acre aut acidum, sour or harsh, acerbum aut austerum. The hand, manus, by touching, tangendo, discerns the quantity, dignoscit quantitatem, and quality of things, et qualitatem rerum, the hot and cold, calidum et frigidum, the moist or dry, humidum et secum, the hard and soft, murum et mole, the smooth and rough, laewe et asperum, the heavy and light, grave et leve. The inward senses are 3. Sensus interni sunt 3. The common sense, sensus communis, under the forepart of the head, sub sensicipede, appears, apprehends, apprehended, things taken from, res preceptas a the outward senses. Sensibus externis. The fantasy, fantasia, under the crown of the head, sub vertice, judges of those things, dejudicat res istas, thinks and dreams, cogitat, somniat. The memory, memoria, under the hinder part of the head, sub occipitio, lays up everything, recondit singula, and fetches them out. It they promit. And losing some, it loses some. They perdit quaedam, and this is forgetfulness. Et hoc is oblivio. Sleep, somnus, is the rest of the senses. Es requies sensum. This one kind of deep. They even get into where do you think we believed, where we used to believe these things sit in the body, like the memory, the fantasy, the common sense, the sleep realm, and all the usage. When you see common sense, takes the things from the outside senses and makes sense of it. The fantasies, those things that we think and dream. The memories, those things that we remember, of course. And then again, like in court, they'll ask you, what did you smell, hear, see, taste? How does it taste? How does it feel? Hot, cold, warm? They'll ask those questions and they'll be able to answer that if you cross-examine in court. A lawyer understands this. Everything outside this can be objection. Can't possibly know that. So let's go through Latin. Sensus externi et interni. Matter of fact, let me pause right quick. Okay, the sensus, outward, inward. Sensus externi et interni. Sunt quinque externi sensus. Oculus. Videt colores. Quid album vel atrum. Viride vel corolium. Rubrum aut luteum sit. Auris audit sonos tum naturales voces et verba tum artificiales tonos et musicos nasus olfacit odores et foetores lingua cum palato gustat sapores, quid duce aut amarum, acre aut acidum, acerbum aut austerum. Manus tangendo dignoscit quantitatem et qualitatem rerum, calidum et frigidum, humidu et siccum, durum et molle, laeve et asperum, grave et leve. Sensus internis sunt tres. Sensus communis sub sincipite apprehendit res perceptas a sensibus externis. Fantasia sub vertice dejudicat res istas cogitat et somniat. Memoria sub occipitio recondit singula et de promit, de perdit quaedam, et hoces oblivio. Somnus es requies sensum. The inward parts of a city. Interiora urbis. Within the city are intra urbem sunt streets, plateae, well wiki, paved with stones, stratae lapidibus, marketplaces, fora, in some places with galleries, alicubi cum porticibus, and narrow lanes, et angiportus. The public buildings, publica aedificia, and the middle are in the middle of the city. Sunt in medio orbis. The church, templum, the school, scola, the guide hall, curia, the exchange, domus mercaturae, curia, the courthouse, government building. About the walls, Circa Moenia, and the gates, et portas, are the magazine, the arms, weapons, armamentarium, the granary, granarium, the inns, the diversoria, alehouses, popinae, cookshops, et cauponae, the playhouse, theatrum, and the spittle, nosodocium. In the by places in recesibus are the houses of office, for ricae, well cloacae, and the prison, et custodia, or well carcer, and the chief steeple in turre primaria is the clock, is horologium, and the watchman's dwelling, et habitatio vigilium, the pulleys, and the streets are whales. In plateis sunt putei, the river fluvius or beck, where rivus, which is a creek, runs about the city. Interfluens urbem, serves to wash away, and servit eluendis, the filth, sordibus. The tower, arx, stands in the highest extant in sumo parts of the city, urbis. Alright, the last one, let's finish it up with Latin. Interiora urbis, intra urbem sunt plateae, well wiki, stratae lapidibus, fora, alicubi cum porticibus, et angiportus. Publica aedificia sunt in medio orbis, templum, scola, curia, domus mercaturae, circa moenia, et portus, armamentarium, granarium, derosoria, popinae, et cauponae, like coupon, theatrum nosodocium. In recesibus, foricae, vel collocae, et custodia, vel carcer. En turri primaria es horologium, et habitatio vigilum. En plateis sunt putei, Fluius vel rius interfluens herbem in servit eluendis sordibus. Arx extat in sumo herbis. So that capped us off. So after you get your brain juices ready, go out and do great things. You can be more focused, your concentration more sharper on the brain, and you're always good at learning new things. So peace. Till later. I got some more videos coming out today. So walete.